Hello everyone, welcome. Alright, so before we get started, I just want to say I have this weird cough today, so don't worry about me, I'll be fine, but I'll be coughing. I meant to get something for that, I'll get that in a minute, but I wanted to... What I wanted to do today is I actually wanted to look at the balance. Actually, let me grab what I was looking for. I'll be right back. Alright, so let me continue here. I'm gonna pull up, there's a lot of outrage, and I'm looking to, why are all these so loud? I just had to switch from the Castoran one, because the Castoran one is super loud, too. So, anyways. So, let me look at today's update. Alright. Okay. Let's pull it up for you guys. We can kind of talk about it a little bit. This. Ta-da! Oh, it's really small. Let's do it like that. Actually, I might want to zoom in so I can even read it better. It's so tiny on my screen. All right. Blah blah blah. Winter's Day. Yeah, nothing new there. We got updated new armor, the winter snow goggles. Yeah, I saw those in the trailer they did. The winter mittens are available. I might go for that. I don't know what I would really use that for, but I'm kind of thinking like it's nice to have. Sugar Drift weapon set is now available. Repriced from the classic Snowdrift weapon set. Is your weapon just progressing? Okay, plush weapons is now available. Plush Storm's backpack. Okay, so they're making all the plush accessories that they had before now into actual backpacks. Plush Tiger. Is there... Wait a minute. It looks like there's a space here, but not here, but I think it's just based on letter. It was driving me kind of crazy. Def Lahar. We got some more homestead stuff. New winter-themed guild decorations. I still think... I was thinking about this the other day, and I think that... I think one of the systems they really need to look at is... I think after this expansion, I think what they should do with the next expansion is they should really look at just guilds in general, like guild halls and guild missions and like all these things. That should be the next overhaul system. Like actually give us a reason to be in guilds beside world versus world, and like actually give us like updated guild missions, give us new things to do, give us new things to go for, you know. I think they should really do that. Vault has been updated. Special objectives: increase the number of snowflakes received when opening Jolly Winter's Day gifts. That was always one of those that always drove me crazy, because it's so hard to get any of the diamonds And that's why I never went for like the shoulders or anything like that, because you have to get so many of the snowflakes, and I was like, I'm not doing this. Like, this requires me to grind. Like, it's like a second job, and I don't want that. Fixed an issue that could reduce the daily limit of other gift purchases when purchasing from the guild trader. Okay. Increase the healing effect for players using the central toy machine in Toy Apocalypse. I didn't know that was a thing. The central... Oh! Yes, okay, I do know what that is. Really? They increased the healing effect of that? Interesting. I like that. Increased Tox's health pool during the final... That's kind of nice, because Tox always dies so quickly, so it's kind of nice to actually have some kind of... I don't know, it's not really a challenge, but something to go for there. Number of festival-related issues have been fixed to ensure happy holidays for all heroes. To give festival ample time to enjoy. Winter Still will be active until January 6th. So we have, like, a month. I mean, that's a long time. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. That's 4 weeks of Winter's Day, you guys. I'm not doing it today, but there might be a Winter's Day stream at some point. Fixed party UI that causes them to visually overlap and obscure each other. Okay. I think I noticed that the other day. There was something where I was like, oh, this is all like overlapping. I don't remember what that was, but I remember seeing that. Fixed an issue that caused animation stuttering for several UI elements. I have not seen that, so. While in the squad, the commander's icon will now appear on the party menu button. That's great, because I don't know exactly what they mean by that, but I'm hoping that it shows who the commander is, because sometimes it's really hard to like pick out who the commander is in the squad, and I'm like, this should be like easy to pick out like who the commander is. So that's kind of nice. Subgroup number will now be displayed when the view as grid option is turned off. Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I would have to like look at that, but I guess it's kind of nice to still know your subgroup. Fix an issue that prevented ethereal key charges from being applied when the lingering magic mastery tier was unlocked. Okay. I'm assuming, which I guess is good. I've not had that issue, so I don't know. Added missing merchants and anvils. That was one of those things. They don't have any. There's no regular merchants at all anywhere on Castora, and I was like, you have to. Hey Emily, I'm doing well. How are you? I have this weird like throat thing where I have like this weird cough. I think because my sleep schedule is literally all over the place. I stayed up all night until I was up until what? Noon? I was up until noon today. Like I literally just woke up an hour ago because at noon I went and laid down, and I don't know. I've been writing so much, and then I was like, I wasn't recording, but I was like, I read through the whole thing because I wanted to see how long it's 40 minutes. The video is 40 minutes long if I record it all. So, so I have this weird like throat thing going on, but yeah, that'll be fine. So this was always really weird to me. So I'm glad they added that. They added anvils and merchants. Missing decorations list window can now be moved. Okay. Clarified account and character limited vendor purchase warnings. Okay. Cat's Torah instance can now be accessed by multiple players in a party. Dolo is up until noon today too. I'm supposed to wake him up soon. Oh really? Yeah. I just thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I really wanted to get this like script done. You know, I sat down and I was like, I'm writing the script. I'm finishing the script. And then even when I posted on Discord, like when I was done with it, I actually went back and I wrote more because there was a couple of other things that I needed to add. And I actually, like the couple of things that I added, I was like, oh, this is really good because that really solidifies this like specific point. But you guys have no idea, first of all, how important this video is to me, because it's a video that I've been wanting to work on for a long time. But it also spans the entirety of Guild Wars. Like Guild Wars 1, it includes parts of Guild Wars 1 Nightfall. There's parts like every expansion has like at least a paragraph, if not like a whole page dedicated to it. Like I talk about Core Guild Wars 2, I talk about Heart of Thorns, I talk about Path of Fire, I talk about End of Dragons, I talk about Janthia Wilds, I talk about Seekers of the Obscure, which that I got backwards just now, but I talk about Visions of Eternity. Like, I talk about all of these things, right? Like, I literally, it spans all of Guild Wars, and especially Guild Wars 2. And I'm very excited to record this video, get this video out. I think a lot of people are going to be like, what is this? But I hope that there's going to be some of you guys that are going to be like, this is really, really cool. So I'm very excited because I think I make some really, really good points in it. And I'm really hoping that a lot of people are going to, like, I don't know, going to be able to, like, appreciate it for what it is. So updated item icons for the Emergent Metamorphosis, which is that back piece collection. I haven't worked on that. Updated the reward name for completing the Kestora Fisher collection. Haven't worked on that, most certainly. Updated Relic of Mercy to only affect players in World vs. World. What did that affect before? Did it affect, like, random allies or something? I guess so. I guess it affected, like, because you revive allies faster, so I'm guessing in World vs. World you don't want to revive things, other things. Hey, how are you, Miss Lorvath? Welcome in. Fixed initiative and unscheduled departures, Radosum Port Authority, Sword Chapter that cost the lab, console used by Vasura engineer or Iron Legion players to remain on and interactive after your objective was complete if it was not chosen as the distraction method. Okay. Profession skills. We've seen a lot of positive feedback about the new elite specializations after the changes we made between the beta event and expansion launch, but it's clear that many of them are a bit more powerful than intended. This update is focused on reducing the effectiveness of the overperforming specializations while we work on the next regular balance update for early next year. Merry Winter's Day. I am not doing Winter's Day. Listen, we just read that they're doing Winter's Day for a whole month. So I'm gonna be doing a Winter's Day. Where did they say it? It was somewhere down here. Somewhere there, right there. I'm gonna be doing a Winter's Day stream at some point, but not today. I don't really want to do. I'm not in the. I don't feel very Christmassy right now, so I'm just kind of. I'm gonna skip that for now. I'll do some for sure, but not today. Plenty of time, but let's look at the fun little things. Ground targeted skills can no longer be cast using the snap ground target to current target option if their targets are off screen or behind an obstacle that hides them from the camera. I don't like that because I use that all the time, and especially in World vs. World, this is very important for me to have, so I hate this. Anyways, that's fine. We'll accept that. Reduce the healing increase from 25% to 20%. What does this do? Oh, I can't read it. Healing to others while they are below the health threshold. And acquired from... Okay. So it's just lowered in PvP. Oh my god. The bots are here, guys. The bots are here. Everyone, run. The bots are here. Get out of here. It is not I. Someone didn't play Witcher 2. Oh, thank you so much for raiding. Hi, raiders. Padam? That's cute. I love that emote. What is that emote? That's really cute. Hi, guys. How's it going? Thanks for the raid. How's it going, Chris Kylie? Twinkle Everhard? Hello, Soso. Hey guys. Okay, hold on. Let me read all of this. I already got my first Winter's Day daily done. Gonna get a double dose at reset. Raleigh feels like Grinch. I am Grinch. I'm just not very green today. But I am the Grinch. Bah humbug. I have not played any Witcher games. So get your pitches. Get your torches and pitchforks out. He's valid as soon as I kind of feel that way, and then Winter's Day smacks me in the face. Plus, my first Winter's Day for this account. I'm doing well. How are you guys doing? Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with chat here. Chat is going really fast. I'm doing well. How was the stream, Chris Kylie? What were you guys doing? What were you guys hanging out? Hi, Cade. How are you? Welcome, everyone. I just got here. I'm just reading over the reading the patch notes. I saw Reddit is on fire, so I was like, we gotta get a piece of that. Gotta get a piece of that fire going, you know? In these wintry nights. We need some fire to keep us warm. Doing good. We love Winter's Day. Oh, really? That's nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna do Winter's Day today, but there's gonna be a Winter's Day stream at some point. I was just talking about how I was writing a script today for a video that I'm recording, and it's like so long. It's like 9 pages long, the script, and I'm like, oh my god. And so I'm just relaxing today with World vs. World, which is kind of like an oxymoron, because you don't really relax with World vs. World. I mean, I do, but haven't seen anything too egregious. It helps when they basically buff the main class. Well, I heard it's I always luck out with that. Well, that's nice. But a great video already. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be about the mists, and it's a video that this is a video that I've been wanting to make for a long time, and I'm very, very excited about it. And it's really long, and it spans all of Guild Wars 2 and a lot of parts of Guild Wars 1, and it has so much information, and it's just literally like, I feel like it's from that it's like that meme, like the guy that's like, he's like, there's all these things and he's like pointing at it. I feel like the crazy person. Thank you so much for following. Appreciate it. But yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get that recorded and worked on, and then finally I can like get my freaking stuff together and get that video out. I've been talking about this video for months now, and I finally got the script done, so hopefully I can record it and get it done. Anyways, let's continue here. So that was reduced. All right, let's talk about Evoker, you guys. I have not played any Evoker. Not really my cup of tea. I mean, I love the animals. They're really cute. I love the little spirits hanging out, but I just, you know, fundamentally, I just, there's something about Elementalists that I don't really like. I've been playing my Water Elementalist a little bit, but other than that, I haven't really like dove into that. Thank you, I appreciate it. Water Guilders Reforged video really popped up. It did. Thank you, Cade. Yeah, it is to this day, I would say my most well performing video to date. Apparently I don't know words, but you know what I meant. it's completely went off the like charts with how it performed. So I am very grateful to everyone that watched and commented and liked, and just like, it's blew me away how much people thank you so much, Chris. I also have to run though, it's late over here. Great to meet you. Have a fun stream. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thanks for the raid. Have a good evening. I appreciate that very much. But yeah, the Guild Wars Reforged video completely went like off the charts. It is crazy. It's like one of my most well-performing videos on the channel. And so I'm hoping I can kind of ride that high a little bit with this next video that I have coming out. But we'll see. But we're also going to be doing Guild Wars 1, and I have like 3 other main videos planned right now. There's a SCIMITAR theory video that I want to do. There is a underwater theory video that I want to do, and then there is a map 3 for Visions of Eternity theory video. So there's like 3 other videos on top of the one that I'm working on right now that I want to do, and then I also got to jump back into doing shorts, because those I haven't done in a while. So there's a lot coming to the channel, you guys. There's a lot. As soon as I find time to do all of it. I'm just one man, you guys. All right, let's talk about Evoker. Fiery Might. This stride no longer increases burning damage. Okay, that's kind of like straight up just boom, nerf that. Nerf hammer coming in. Yeah, okay. Great. Reduce the condition damage from bonus from 7 to 5. That's not that egregious. Reduce the strike damage bonus from 7 to 5. Gain coverage bonus after using familiar. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. Thank you guys. Familiar's Focus. Reduce the condition damage bonus from 20 to 15. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Reduce the strike damage bonus. Okay. So just nerf across the ignite. Consecutive strikes from the skill now increase the burning duration instead of the number of stacks. See, that's kind of a nerf though, because when we talk about like something like condition cleanse, because like the duration, well, I don't know, burning duration can be kind of nice too, because usually burn has like a very short duration. So if you have a longer duration versus more stacks, I don't know. I'm not a good numbers guy, so I don't know exactly how this would work out. Conflagration, reduce the burning duration from 6 to 4.5. Okay. This trade now is a 5-second cooldown when specialized in fire attunement. I guess that's fair. This right now is a 5-second cooldown. Yeah, I guess they needed that, because I guess that was like a little overpowered. Adjusted the basic skill recharge reduction. So this is what everyone is kind of talking about. You cannot leave your selected attunement. Your familiar basic skill recharges more quickly. So it went from 2 seconds to 10% of the skill's recharge time. Adjusted the empowered skill recharge reduction. So you would get 2 seconds if the skill recharges 20 seconds. Right? Because it's now changed to 10% of the skill's recharge. Adjusted the empowered skill recharge reduction from 6 seconds to 20 seconds of the skill's recharge time. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people were kind of talking about that. I don't know. I don't play Evoker. I don't know. How, once you read how specialized elements works, you realize the nerf to burn stacks makes sense, which isn't mentioned on this page for some reason. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Your familiar basic skill recharges more quickly, and activating it recharges your weapon skills by a small amount. Activating your familiar's empowered skill recharges your weapon skills and triggers traits as if you've entered the attunement. I guess that's what you're talking about. Activating your familiar's empowered skill recharges your weapon skills and triggers traits as if you entered the attunement. So I guess that would like blast these out too, right? And that's why there's a, yeah, it says at the end. So but yeah, so that's kind of a nerf, right? Like right there. I mean, that's definitely a nerf. Power reduction, zap, reduce the power coefficient. I mean, look at these numbers. You know, it's so like I sometimes, it's kind of weird because there are certain times like when I look at the general, and there's got to be a part where we're gonna get to in a minute, but there's sometimes I have questions where I'm like, where do they come up with those very specific numbers? Because it makes me think that they have a guy in the back that sits there, has like a calculator in front of him, and he like calculates everything exactly perfectly on point, right? But then there's other times where I look at balance and I think like they invited a 5-year-old in there and it was like, I don't like that, I'm nerf that, right? And it's like, you know, it's like one extreme to the next. It's so weird. Because this, I mean, come on, this is like such a specific number, right? Like this is so specific of a number. Reduce the bonus critical damage against marked enemies from 4 to 3% in PvE only. So nerf there as well, which is the zap is the okay, gotcha. Lightning blitz, reduce the power coefficient by a little bit. Familiar's blessing in PvP and World War fire now grants might instead of quickness, and air now grants fear instead of quickness. Yeah, well, we knew that was gonna happen, right? You can't have quickness in World vs. World or PvP. Mercurial tendencies. So how do we feel about so Sunspot and Connie focus, Firefox works nice now with it all combined, but my weird hybrid hair familiar Inferno still feels better and does more damage in the long run. Like bosses. Okay. So how do we feel about Evoker in general? Like, do we think I gotta kind of jump into some of these. I have really not played any of those Visions of Eternity. Like, I've only really played some of them, and I haven't, like, Gale Shot is probably my most played one. I haven't done Evoker, I haven't do Amalgam. I've done a little bit of Ritualist recently. I kind of want to jump into that a little bit more. Increase the cooldown. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Increase the cooldown reduction. That's what kind of got me off, because it's like reduction and then increase the cooldown reduction from 2 to 5, 2.5. What is this? Yeah, I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a master trait. Disabling enemy reduces the cooldown of evolve. Okay. I mean, half a second. I don't think, it's not too bad. Reduce the poison duration. Ooh, that's a big nerf right there. Amalgam skills inflict poison on hit. Oh man, I really like that, because I'm a big fan of like poison builds and stuff. So I'm kind of sad about that. Feels good. It needed a nerf in a good place now. Okay. Willing Host reduces strike damage increase from 15% to 5%. And removes the condition damage increase in PvE only. Whoa, that's a massive nerf. Using a morph skill increases your damage for a duration. For 10 seconds, you get 15% more damage. So that's now been reduced to 5%. And remove the condition damage increase in PvE. Wow. That's a big nerf. Symbiotic Synergy. Increase the morph damage. Increase the morph damage increase. Like, does anyone else think the way that this is worded is just so weird? Increase the morph damage increase from 10% to 33%. That's huge. What is this? This is a Grandmaster. Evolve recharges morph skills. Morph skills deal increased strike damage. It's huge. That's massive. That's a 23% increase in PvE. Jesus. New genes. So there's some nerfs, but then they balance it out with like just getting a Grandmaster like way up there. New genes. Increase the might stacks from 3 to 4 and the might duration from 6 to 12 seconds in PvE. Increase the offensive protocol. Obliterate might duration from 6 seconds to 12 seconds. So that's kind of crazy. Morph skills, grand boons. So this is what balances, right? This is what balances. You lower some stuff, right? Like the damage increase and the like condition damage and poison duration, but then you take other things and you increase those, right? Like that's what balance is about, I think. I don't know how this plays out for Amalgam. I really don't. Because I'm really bad at playing Engineer, and I haven't touched Amalgam since release of Visions of Eternity. Double Helix. Increase the attribute bonus increase from 50 to 100%. So they're really going ham on Grandmasters here. They're really like making the Amalgam Grandmasters like really powerful. Like that's a 50% increase in bonus attributes. From Evolve. Attributes are increased. Attribute increase 10%. So instead of 10%, it's 15%, because the effectiveness is increased by 50%. And so now instead of 50%, it's 100%, meaning that it's 20%. Gotta do like this mental math. So instead of like, so they doubled this. So the attribute increases 20% now. That's kind of crazy. Some symbiotic synergy, increase the morph damage. Yeah, I mean they seem to have like all the Grandmasters seem to have gotten a huge buff. So reduce the power coefficient, reduce the power coefficient, reduce the power coefficient on all the offensive protocols. They reduce the power coefficient on all of them. Not by a huge amount of, I mean, again, I don't know how they come up with these arbitrary numbers, but they seem arbitrary to me because, you know, they do this, right? Like they do this, but then they do this. And I'm like, okay, I don't know, you know. So that's not, these aren't like major nerfs here, I don't think. Like this is by 0.1. This is by 0.25. Like, I don't think that this is really... This might be reduce the initial power thorns. Oh man, I really wanted to build like a thing around thorns. Reduce the initial power coefficient from 0.5 and then thorns power coefficient from... Oh man, that's kind of crazy because I really wanted that. Damaging nearby enemies. For short duration, the spikes react when you're struck, damaging nearby enemies. Yeah, I really wanted to build something about that. I really miss Retaliation as a boon. If you guys remember Retaliation as a boon in Guild Wars, man, I really miss it. Because of Symbiotic, I'm sure. I think they reduced it because of all of the things. Because like I said, they upped all of the Grandmasters, right? Like all of the Grandmasters have seen like a huge boost, or some of them at least, right? Is this the other Grandmaster? Yeah. So, they've upped all three of the Grandmasters have been updated. So they kind of had to like reduce some of the stuff, I guess, you know, to balance it out a little bit. Fix initiative prevent skill from properly removing. Okay, whatever. No one cares. Luminary. All right, I haven't played Luminary, but I've heard good things. I've heard it's super powerful. So we'll see. Fix an issue that caused Luminary weapons to use the incorrect weapon strength in PvE in World vs. World. This results in a damage increase of about 64% to all forge skills in those modes. Holy crap, I did not know that was a thing. Jesus. That is insane. Radiant Justice. A warning area is now displayed to enemies only. Increase the explosion, a warning area. Okay. Increased, I mean, I guess that's nice. Increased the explosion power coefficient. Okay, in PvP and World vs. World. Reduce the power coefficient for Dazzling Hammer. Wow, by a lot. By 1. By a whole 1 point. By a whole power coefficient point, whatever that means. Reduce the power coefficient from... okay, so they reduce the power coefficient across the board there, in all the modes, just differently. Yeah, so here they increase it for Radiant Justice, which I think is that's the one skill, right? I was gonna say, and then these are the other ones. Okay. Reduce the power coefficient. Reduce the Radiant Hammer strike bonus damage from 10 to 7. So just nerfs. Reduce the power coefficient. Reduce the initial ally heal. Oh, wow, that's stance. This is the healing stance. Enter a stance that heals you when you remove conditions from yourself, then heal nearby allies and remove conditions from them. So wow, that's a huge chunk of healing there. 3,000. Double helix only affects your stats. Well, I know that. I know it only affects your stats, but still. Oh, Symbiotic specifically buffs the protocols double. Oh, I should read the whole thing. Okay, Symbiotic specifically buffs the protocols. Double helix only affects your stats. Gotcha. Illuminating, which is still, if you guys ever notice, this is the is this whatever, the butterfly meme? That's what that is, by the way, if you guys never noticed that. It's the butterfly meme in an icon. Reduce the recharge reduction from 4 to 3. Okay. So how do we feel about Luminary? This is not major. It looks like hammer, the hammer part of the forge was like completely kind of like reduced there. Like the power was lowered on a lot of things there. This, I don't know how this affects anything. I don't know how they, I haven't played Luminary. I should probably play Luminary. I kind of want to play Luminary. I kind of want to get into it. Troubadour has 2 changes. Troubadour has seen no changes. Increase the cooldown from 15 to 20 seconds in PvP. Increase the cooldown from 30 to 35 seconds. So that's the heal one, right? Harmonious, right? Yeah, this is the pulse healing one. Harvest playing. Distortion, yeah. So this is the one that pulses. Um, you know, so it's nice. I got a few ideas I'd love to do, but my idea's probably too complex. I mean, I've had my ideas for Luminary, and they just didn't do any of them, so I'm just kind of done with that. Ritualist. Fixed an issue that prevented this trade from affecting spirit skills other than their auto attacks. Okay, that's nice. Always fixing issues is good. Reduce the power coefficient. Reduce the power coefficient. Reduce the power coefficient. We're reducing power. Oh, splinter weapon. Okay. So that's a big nerf right there by half. Power coefficient in PvE was reduced by half. So that's a big nerf there. Reduce the power coefficient by 0.5. Enervate Anguish does channel power to your spirit of anguish, damaging nearby enemies and granting might to nearby allies. Okay. So that was the damage dealing, the regular power damage. I think that's the power damage. Yeah. Spirit of Anguish, right? Explosive growth. This trade no longer grants a bonus to outgoing strike damage. When you summon a creature, deal damage to enemies around that creature. Spirits and minions are creatures. So, and it used to give you a power damage for 5 seconds. They took that away. Okay. That's big too. Lingering Spirits reduce the strike damage bonus from... Whoa. Okay, that's a huge... Spirits persist, life force... Yeah, so the healing... So these stay the same, but this one was reduced from 15% to 7%. That's kind of... Like, it would be cool if they amplified the symbol of your actual weapon of the Radiant Forge version you use when you exist the Forge... When you exit the Forge mode. Yeah, that's probably too complex, I think. Empowering Spirits. This trait now grants Vigor instead of Quickness. Yeah, so Quickness was taken away. So in PvE, this still grants Quickness. Anguish reduced the power coefficient. I mean, look at these arbitrary numbers. This is not 0.8. This is 0.08 to 0.066. Like, like how much of a change is that? Is that from like an attack of 350 to an attack of 325? You know what I mean? Like, how does that work out? You know, same here. It's kind of weird, but sure. So they reduced the power coefficient in PvP. So they did some PvE and some PvP nerfs here. Increase the life force drain rate from 3% to 5% in PvE and World vs. World only. Alright, so Ritualist got kind of butchered a little bit there too. Because there's nothing, I mean, with like, you know, this is all reductions for the most part. There's some, you know, there's some increase there, right? But everything else is kind of a nerf. The thing is that like all of these are nerfs. This is balanced because we've seen some nerfs and some buffs. This is almost all nerfs. This is just a couple of nerfs, nothing crazy there. This is all nerfs. There's nothing that's like balance, right? Where it's like, oh, we're taking some away, but we're adding some stuff. This is all just like, just lower across the board, lower everything. Gale Shot has a tiny little section, which it probably needs more, doesn't it? Reduce the power damage from 10 to Bird of Prey. Strike damage increase when you have swiftness or super speed. Swiftness is more effective. Okay. From 5 to 10, or from 10 to 5. Reduce the power coefficient. So, nerves, bluster, power coefficient per hit. Reduce the power coefficient, fleeting zephyr. Reduce the power coefficient by a lot. That's a lot right there. Yeah, so all of this has been nerfed. So Gale Shot got some nerfs, but nothing. I don't know how crazy. This doesn't feel too crazy. This doesn't feel too crazy right here, Gale Shot. Conduit. Release potential assassin. Ooh, I do like that one. That's one of my favorite new skills that they added, and they're actually buffing it. Increase the power coefficient from 1.1 to 1.3. Release potential mesmer. Reduce the torment duration from 8 to 6 seconds in PvE. Reduce the torment count from 5 to 4. Decrease the torment duration. Increase per affinity from 15 to 20 in all modes. So there's a nerf there for Condi Conduit. Hex Eater Vortex. Reduce the torment duration to increase the power coefficient from 2.0 to 2.5. Reduce the energy. Oh, this is good. I like this twin move. These are okay. It's so weird because Conduit had two skills that they added that I really enjoyed, and it was both the release potential assassin and the twin moon sweep. Both of those skills I really love, and they buffed both of those. I'm like, okay, I might want to jump back into Conduit. I haven't really played Conduit. I usually play I usually play Herald now, but I like this. This is pretty good. That's kind of nice. So the Condi variant has been like kind of nerfed, but okay, so the bolster bond reduces specific. So this is the one that gives like the attribute increase when you have a specific legend equipped. So I mean these were kind of super powerful. So this is reduced the specific attribute increase from 150 to 75, and the all attribute increase from 75 to 50 in World vs. World and PvP. So they kind of reduced that by half here, and then by a third or whatever there. Form of the Mesmer. Pain absorption increased the energy cost from 10 to 20. What the fuck? That's huge. ArenaNet, why? Why increase it by that much? Absorb conditions, Jesus, 30. Like, one of the things that I have issues with on Revenant, and I've had for a long time, is the idea of like managing your energy, right? And like this is huge. Like all of this, increase the energy cost of all of these. This has got to feel really clunky to use now. Like, I would love to hear from someone that plays that in World vs. World and PvP and tell me that the increase to all of the costs here, doubling the cost of energy, doubling the cost here, 50% increase there, like, that must feel really awful now to use. Form of the Warrior, increase the internal cooldown from 0.25 seconds to 0.5 seconds. Of what? Increase the internal cooldown of what? Deal damage to nearby enemies when you're attacked. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay, so there's an internal cooldown that was increased in World vs. World and PvP. Increase the power coefficient by a lot in World vs. World form of the Dervish. So they're really hammering down, like, we want you to play the Dervish part of it. Which is not bad. I mean, I like the Dervish. The Dervish part of the Dervish. Of the Conduit, I mean. Dervish. Misfire. This trait now burns enemies instead of dazing them when Cosmic Wisdom is activated. Reduce the burning duration from 5 to 4 seconds. Apply conditions when you disable them. Perform an additional strike when using Cosmic Wisdom that damages and burns enemies. So this is just burning. Before it would daze. This is a Grandmaster, right? Misfire. Okay. Apply conditions to enemies when you disable them. Okay. I actually like that. Well, I don't know. The daze kind of was nice. I don't know how I feel about that. But I guess this is better for Condi builds because we got like a huge. I mean, Condi builds. Condi has been completely struck down here, so maybe that's a good change. I don't know. Enhanced embodiment, increase the recharge reduction from 20% to 30%. Okay. Increase the casting time of this one. Slam your scythe down by 0.3 seconds. Oh, really? I don't know if I like that. But sure, whatever. Not too bad. Again, I like this because it kind of is like we're taking some away and we're adding some. It just kind of sucks that they were looking at specific builds that they're nerfing. I don't know if these were overpowered, if the if the Condi variants were was super overpowered. I just love that the power based stuff was like increased. It kind of makes me want to try it out and see how strong it is now. I like the daze synergy to cause more burn. Now just pure burn, boring. I guess, right? There's something, I don't know how I feel about that yet. So I would have to try it out, but I haven't played like a Condi based. I do have a Condi based build set up for Conduit, but haven't really played it. Increase the radius. Okay, so now we're doing the Antiquary. Antiquary doesn't have a lot of changes here, but we're gonna get to the good part in a second. Increase the radius of the bombs from 80 to 120, so that's nice, because that probably was not very effective. Fixed an issue that caused the burning count and duration of the bombs dropped by the skill's beneficial effect to differ from those dropped when the skill is activated. Okay, interesting. Mistburn Mortar reduced the burning duration caused by the trade enhanced version of the skill from 3 to 2.5. So not that big of a nerf in all game modes. Reduce the burning duration from the skill's beneficial effect. That's kind of a big from like by half. So again, Condi has been reduced here. Reduce the burning duration on regular strikes. Reduce the burning duration on backfire strikes. So reduce the burning. Again, all the Condi stuff has been reduced here. Reduce the outgoing strike damage and condition damage bonus from 3% per stack to 2% per stack. How many stacks can you have? Is this like one of those 10 stacks things? Yeah. So it's 20%. So a nerf there. Defensive artifacts now grant alacrity instead of regeneration in PvE only. Okay. So you can have like an alacrity build here. So I guess that's kind of nice. I don't know how that works out. If you can do like an alacrity DPS, like an A DPS build there with that, I'm not sure. I don't know how Antiquary feels, whatever. I just swapped to Power Conduit because I was bored of Condi Conduit, so I'm glad I swapped. Haven't gotten my Power Conduit to 80 though, so we shall see. I always prefer Shira over Malix anyways. Yeah, Shira feels fun, and yeah, so I kind of want to see how the Raza stuff kind of works out, especially with Assassin. So we'll see. Valiant Leap reduced the might duration. So now we're so they're nerfing Banner of Tactics and they're nerfing Staff. Reduce the might duration from 8 to 6 seconds. Reduce the Fury duration from 4 to 3 seconds. Okay. Reduce the Aegis duration from 4 to 3. Reduce the protection duration from 4 to 3. Okay, so they're reducing a couple of boons that you provide there. It's not a huge nerf. I mean, Reddit was like on fire and saying like, "Oh, why? You know, you're breaking Staff." I feel like this doesn't really break Staff. Like this doesn't seem that significant of changes, but I don't know really how that works out. It kind of sucks that Warrior is the only one that sees core changes. So far no other has seen core changes to any of their weapons, and I don't understand why Warrior keeps getting beaten down. Anytime we get a new weapon for Warrior, it gets nerfed and nerfed and nerfed, and I don't understand why. It's kind of frustrating, not necessarily for the specifics of it, but just for the principle of it, right? Like the principle is that you're you're nerfing this one class constantly all the time without any explanation as to why you're doing it, right? Because once again, they're doing a balance patch without explaining why they're doing it, right? They're saying that the Visions of Eternity elite specs were overperforming. Okay, that's fine. But the only one that's getting nerfed here in the core class is the warrior. Why? Like that, it's just they're not overperforming in World vs. World. I don't think they are. So I get the frustration that people have for sure. I haven't really played warrior in World vs. World. I wanted to more, but yeah, I don't know. On your knees, increase the power coefficient. Oh, that's kind of nice. I like that a lot in PvE. That's kind of nice. Find their weakness, increase the power coefficient. Wow, by a lot too. So that's kind of nice. That kind of makes you want to use Paragon. Never surrender. Increase the recharge time from 20 seconds. I'm waiting to play my Paragon until they when they bring out the fashion templates, so I can swap between my Paragon fashion, so I can actually play a Paragon. Never surrender. Increase the recharge time in World vs. World by 5 seconds. Is that the elite? No, it's not. This is just the defensive one, the Sunbreak one. The brace yourselves, reduce the protection duration. Okay, so that's not by 1 second. Risk pacing. The damage and condition damage increase has been changed from 7.5, 15, 25 to 10, 50. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's been increased in PvE. Risk pacing. So that's kind of nice. So the damage has been, so it's been increased. So you do even more damage. It's been buffed in PvE. Reduce the might stacks on initial activation from 3 to 2, and World vs. Reduce the fear duration on initial activation and the second and third levels of refrain from 3 to 2 seconds. In World vs. World. So more World vs. World nerfs there. Decrease the resolution duration granted by the second and third levels of refrain from 3 to 2 seconds. Decrease the protection duration granted by third from 3 to 2 seconds. So I don't know how this affects it. I have a feeling that probably affects it by a lot, because that seems like a significant. Because it's only 3 seconds of all of these things, and they're reducing that to 2 seconds. And I love that Arena keeps changing banner traits, and yet the banner that's supposed to break you out of stun still doesn't work, even though they've done 3 separate patches saying it's fixed. That's crazy. Inspiring implements. This trait now grants adrenaline as well as motivation while swapping weapons, and grants additional adrenaline when no refrains. When no refrains. Okay. So this is one of the when you swap weapons. Okay. So how do we feel about this? How do we feel about the balance there? Like I said, the only thing that really pisses me off is that the only core changes they did was to Warrior, and it was to like make it worse, which I don't think Warrior is overperforming in World vs. World at all. I barely even see people play Warrior anymore, so I don't know. Seems kind of strange to me, but whatever. Oh, there wasn't a lot for Gale Shot, really. I just kind of, it was just nerfs. There was just a couple of nerfs, nothing major. It was just nerfs, just power coefficients. It wasn't anything like, there was only like 3-4 changes or whatever, nothing crazy. So, new player jumpstart for a time. So what do we get for the jumpstart? Experience gained from all sources. Magic find. World vs. World. Yeah, I'm gonna do World vs. World today for sure. Winter's Day has returned. Daily gathering. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I want to do what I do want to try is I want to go into. I want to try a conduit. Whoa, he just teleported. Okay, well, that's a ritualist. I'm trying to kind of just see. I mean, that's really strong. That's a really strong ability now. It's so much stronger even now. Look at the amount of damage that you do. That's crazy. And like an AoE, you know? That's really interesting. So that's pretty good. I like that. Oops. No, it's come on February. We'll activate some weird Condi Gale shot, maybe to do with chill. Maybe. I don't know. I never really cared that much about what
Something has been needling at my mind. I believe I finally put my finger on it. The Mersat eradicated the Seers millennia ago, and yet there's no sign that the war ever came here.
Curious. Why do you suppose that would be?
Hard to say. Perhaps they abandoned this place early because they didn't have the resources to defend it. Or maybe they left while it was still hidden, to make sure that the Mersat never found it.
It's definitely the latter, right? Alright, let's go into World vs. World.
Oh, back again, Commander. I'm always happy to help.
So twin wound sweep is stronger now, but this has been increased in cast time. So I kind of want to see how strong. I mean, that's a really strong move now. Currently Axial is real fun on Gear Shot, but it's a Condi weapon. I mean, it does decent power damage, but yeah, it's like a hybrid weapon, right? It kind of does both a little bit. So if they add a relic that makes chill do a condition not everyone can use, I'm definitely gonna figure out Gale Shot Condi build utilizing it. Fingers crossed and it doesn't fail me. We got 18 relics coming. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy like how many we still have coming. That doesn't feel too bad though. The increase in that cast time there. That is so strong now. Holy crap. Goodbye. That is crazy strong now. I do 28,000 damage with that. With that one move. The twin move sweep does 28,000 damage right now. That is pretty freaking amazing. Watch. Wow. Twin Moon Sweep. Twin Moon Sweep. For 7,000. 7,000, 7,000, 6,000. Form of the Dervish. Release potential. Twin Moon Sweep. Twin Moon Sweep. Wow, that's really strong. That's really strong. I'm okay with that. I kind of want to play Conduit now. Like, that kind of makes me really excited for Conduit. So, actually, you know what? I'm totally on board with that. Alright. But I'm going to play Herald here. I'm not going to play Conduit. Alright, so we got some Winter Stay stuff. Awesome. Always like getting extra Astral Acclaim here. I started buying. The only thing I have left to buy now, as far as I can tell, I might buy some of these transmutation charges, but I might hold off on that actually, because I don't know yet. But the only thing I really need to buy now is these. And I've already bought 2 of these, and all I need is the rest of those. So And my 3 new mains of these changes: Amalgam, Evoker, and Conduit. Ladder 2 power builds, Amalgam's Condi power hybrid only because the spear just is out. God tier, burn, and bleed. I know the spear feels really good on Engineer in general. I think they did a really good job with it. It's definitely one of those that I really enjoy. So we do have this going, so that's nice. We have that for 4 days still, so that's good. Yeah, this is like 30% to reward tracks. So right now is the time to do World vs. World, you guys. Do it. Do it. Do it. I'm gonna do this a little bit because I want to see if I can finish up my armor sets, because I keep not getting the drops that I need from it to finish up the armor sets from Visions of Eternity. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, I was like, where's the commander? Like, green and a sea of green, and I'm like, I don't know. Finish arming these orphans with military-grade weapons. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I always found that so weird with the orphans and stuff. I tried to kind of do my, my mount as in, like, Shadowstone, make it look like Shadowstone a little bit. I think I did pretty good with it. It kind of looks like Shadowstone a little bit, doesn't it? A little bit, at least. It's not perfect, obviously, but I hope we get like a Shadowstone weapon set. Oh god, I'm gonna die. The lag is real. I'm running at 32 frames per second right now. Let's do low on here so we can get some frames at least. Yeah, 55 is okay. Well, 45 is fine. Yeah, you can join, that's fine. I don't care. I'm just hanging out. I'm just trying to get some of these rewards going, you know what I mean? How long is the new hero jumpstart? It's really quiet. Why is it so quiet? Oh, because I turned it down. Okay, that's a little loud. In my ear, at least. If it's too loud for you guys, let me know. I can always lower it. Alright, let's get it going. Let's get some World vs. World on. Oh no, I'm getting a check. Where are they? Hello? Oh, there they are. I was like, where are they attacking from? 2 weeks, 13 days. Nice. That's pretty long. But it's kind of nice for a lot of new there's a lot of new players right now, so I've been thinking about I want to do something for new players, but I don't really know what to do. I was thinking about maybe doing like dungeons with people, but then like I don't know. I always want to drive people, like I think about this a lot. I always want to drive people towards like the lore of Guild Wars, because there's so many new people, and like no one really says like, hey, you know, you really should explore the lore of this world. Like there's no advocate for that anymore, you know. And obviously I don't have the pull to start something like that. You know, someone like Wooden Potatoes, obviously, like he had the pull for the longest time, and he would do that, you know, with his videos. He'd drive people towards the lore, right? But he also had like the following to do something like that. I don't, and it's just, I'm like, man, I want to get more people involved in that part of it. I just don't know how to do that in stream form. Like, I'm not sure how to do that, really. I'm gonna just join the squad. Can I do that? Okay, everything looks so little. Is it just me, or does everything look really, really tiny? Interface size is normal. Do I want it large? Like, this seems really, really small. Am I getting old? Is that what's happening, you guys? Am I getting old? Am I getting blind? Blinder. I'm already wearing glasses, so I'm clearly blind as is. Okay, so we see up here now the commander color tag, but we still don't... I still don't know who the commander is. Is this the commander? Yes. So the commander has like a white outline. I wish it was like more significant. Tell. Can't join if you're in a squad. Oh, it's fine. I can join. I can leave the squad. I don't care. I mean, you can join the squad. No, no, no. Fight. Oh, 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 oh. We can do it. Let's push. Push, you guys. Yeah, do it. Oh, Harold is so nice. And what was his world? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Ah. What happened to our commander? Did our commander leave? Q? Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was a queue earlier, too. There's a queue for me as well. It gave me time to try out my try out Conduit for a little bit. Whee. Yeah, so I don't know how balance is gonna be, because they're gonna do balance again like next month or something, right? Like a big balance patch next month or something. It's gonna be more significant than what we've seen. Shouldn't go that far out. I should stay with my... Oh god. I'm chilled. Hell yeah, we're leveling up. Yeah, I haven't done any World vs. World in a while, so it'll be nice to kind of get some more in here. Get some stuff in here. And get this done. Get some more I have so many of these already, but you know, it is what it is. We'll see. I want to finish up all the weapon sets and armor sets and all that, and then once that's done, I can swap back over to like other things. Work on some legendary. Yeah, so one of the things, legendary spike, right? Legendary spike is a while it is legendary graded, it is still like a trash item, I think. So I don't, because of the silver or the sliver, the jade sliver protocol, I don't think I received that in my inventory anymore. So I think I get slivers out of that, like a whole bunch of them. I think I get like 20 slivers out of one of those, I think. But yeah, I gotta work on some legendary armor, some legendary weapons. I guess the most important part, and I haven't really looked at it, but I have enough tickets to get my legendary ring. But I don't know what exactly I need for that, for Conflux. So I'm gonna have to look into like what I need for Conflux. That's probably gonna be the next legendary. It'll be nice to get a legendary ring because I need to get my accessories in order. Like, I need legendary accessories for sure. I mean, they're adding a legendary ring with Visions of Eternity, so I'm probably gonna go for that as my second ring. And then I also want to do the Aqua Breather, which seems to be fairly easy to get. Since I'm kind of like working in general on like a lot of the Visions of Eternity like resources, and I have a bunch of those things like kind of ready, and I can kind of know what to expect because it seems to be a lot of like just straight up gold and karma things. So I'm gonna be working on that, just kind of keeping the karma that I get, just keeping that up, because it seems to me because that is one of the things that I ran out of when I was creating my legendary staff, was like karma, which is kind of weird to think about because we never run out of karma. But oh my god, you guys, I'm down. Get him! After them! Perfect. Healed me all the way up. Appreciate that. Get out of here, mech. Get out of here, dude. They're not really trapped, so they can jump over the wall. They're not technically trapped. Awesome. Let's revive our friends here. I really want some watermelon right now. It's the middle of winter, but I'm feeling watermelon. I got a random craving for like, I got the taste of watermelon in my mouth somehow. I don't know what's going on with me, but I was like, watermelon sounds great right now. The Guild Wars 1 music though. Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna do some Guild Wars 1. So for those of you that want to join tomorrow, you can. We're still hanging out in Ascalon. We finally started working on like our way through the missions and stuff. We did the first mission. We're gonna be doing the Fort Rannick mission tomorrow, and then the Ruins of Sirmia mission probably. I might do a little side trip to the Serenity Temple, maybe, just because. Oh, hello, we got Red here. Red's hanging out. Love that. Alright, apparently our commander decided to just go. Watermelon Sour Patch Kids are pretty damn good. I used to love Sour Patch Kids. Like, I love them. But now when I eat them, they completely, like, I don't know what it is specifically about Sour Patch Kids, but it's almost like they take the natural coating off of my teeth, and it doesn't make my teeth hurt, but it makes it to the point where, like, anything touching my teeth puts me into, like, extreme pain. And it's only when I eat Sour Patch Kids. It's the craziest thing. I don't know why it's like that. So I can't really eat Sour Patch Kids. The only way that I can eat it is if I just suck on them. But I can't chew them. The weirdest thing. I don't know, but so it's a shame. I'm not huge on gummies in general, so I like chocolate a lot more. But yeah. South Inner Gate, still 100. Cloven Gully. Oh, they're here for sure. Alright, making my way to ya. Awesome. Wait, what's going on? Our commander is still going up here even though we're losing a tower right now. Okay. Blue is off Gary. Red is here instead now. Gary northeast side. Red is on Gary east side. Yay. Rewards. Give me all the rewards. I want them all. Crystallinum weapon chest. We're getting attacked. Alright, the commander decided to just abandon. Not wasting. Emergency. Emergency. Emergency WP. Sorry. I teleported away. Almighty poop. Is that what it says? Whee! We're coming! Everyone move! We're going back to where we just were 2 minutes ago. Our Tower Lord is getting hurt really bad. Really bad. The commander is just jumping around. He's not waiting on his squad. He's not waiting on anything. He's just like literally jumping around. Like he doesn't even care. He's like going in by himself. It's like, bro, this is world versus world. You need a squad. Hey yo! We defeated them all. Hi Mish, hello. No, he must solo. That's what it feels like, right? He like felt the need to jump in there, like run all the way here by himself, and then I saw him in the base by himself. I'm like, dude, you don't have a squad with you. What are you doing? Get out of here, friggin' mech. What is hitting me? I don't see red on the ground. I see nothing flying at me. I just, okay. Oh god. Ow. Did you get killed? Oopsies. Yeah, I was trying not to, I was trying not to get squished in that fucking walkway over there. Like, that seemed like a really bad idea. Now I'm doing it myself because I'm trying to stay away from that mob. Oh no. Alright, whatever. What could you possibly have in the shop? The gingerbread homestead. Bitch. Great. Good for you. Scary emergency. I don't care. I'm not going over it. I'm not swapping maps. Swapping maps is one of the worst feelings in the World vs. World. It completely it just undoes everything. It's just so unfun. Alright, where's the commander? Did he leave? I think he left to go. Okay, whatever. I guess we're gonna hang out in Stone Mist. Look at all the rewards I'm already getting. Inventory's already freaking full of garbage. But yeah, I'm hoping with the next map that we get, not just because someone else said this as well, and I agree with that. I would love to see a seer focused like armor set, and then I would like to see a shadow stone weapon set too. Like some kind of like almost like the enchanted weapon set that we have, but instead of having like the blue gems in there, they have like shadow stone or something in there. I don't know. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe that would invalidate Ancora a little bit because Ancora is all about that. Oh, maybe I should use sword and shield. Or scepter and shield, I mean. Such a dumb skill, so really hate that one so much. Lightsaber? It's not even a lightsaber. It's like, I mean, it's like a. It's so long, like it's insanely long. I don't know. It feels really stupid. It's just kind of dumb how they added another sword to Revenant instead of making Scepter something unique. Feels really stupid. It kind of feels like they wanted to really push super mega lightsaber. It really feels like they wanted to push the idea of like, hey, Revenant weapons all have to be something different, right? Like the hammer is a long-range weapon and the staff is a close-range weapon, and you know, blah 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 blah, right? Like whatever other stuff they have. So they were like, oh, Scepter, yeah, Scepter, you're not going to use like magic on it, you're going to slash it with like a sword. And it's like, oh bro, what? Still feels so bad. That's a weapon I wish they would revisit. Oh my god, Bluish here. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. If I was green, I would die. But I am green, and I'm not gonna die. Oh my god, my weeklies are done. Oh my god, all the things are pinging. Pings all around. Nice. We can kind of see them up there. They can't attack, but... So many chests. Oh, I guess we are going upstairs. So many chests, so many things. All right, we're gonna use all 10 of these. Boom, let's open all 10 of these. Ooh, I got a corrupted hero weapon locker. That's rare, I think, right? Isn't it? Ooh, I got a corrupted weapon. I get one corrupted weapon that I can get. Gotta make a wise choice. Oh my god, they're coming right for me. Run, everyone! Get out of here! This is very, like... This is very wow. This looks very wowish. I hate the little tassel. It's stupid. Hammer. Hammer. I hate the tassel still. Why do we need a tassel, bro? Axe. Why do they all have tassels? You don't need it. You don't need it. A demonic archer would be really cool. Like making a demonic archer of some sort. Okay, hold on. We'll pick that out later. I gotta actually help here. Oh god. Oh. How in the world? Oh, I got the... I'm an idiot. My attacks got deflected back at me. I'm like, how in the world did I get down again? Oh my god. I'm close to death. Oh, I am. Oh, because... Oh, here's red. Oh my god. What in the hell? That is not even cool. Wow, we both died. Hi, Mish. Jeez. That was... Well, at least I'm getting rewards. That's all I care about. Oh. The airships are there. The airships are helping out. I didn't get any... Wow, I didn't get any, thingies to boost, to level up. No, like, liquid levels. I always get liquid levels when I open those, thingies up. Whatever. I got a bunch of tickets, though. Well, tickets I don't really have a use for until, yeah, I guess until I'm like, once I have 1800 that I need for my ring. I don't think I have anything else past that. I mean, I could maybe save for the infusion, but I'm thinking of maybe just there's other rewards that you can get with the tickets that I kind of want to get, like level up stuff. You know? Oh god, they're coming. Coming, I can't move. But they're coming specifically for me. So it feels like they're not, but it feels like that for sure. No! Okay, those guys are specifically coming for me. I think I need to use more of the shield and sword and shield because that has more defensive options. Hero weapon, or corrupted hero weapon. Still don't know. Great sword. I really want to go for the sword look like. I think I'm gonna go with the longbow there. King Mish sounds better. I mean, you'll have to take that up with Mish. I don't know. That is not a choice I can make. Is that with like that's outside my range of thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do a longbow here. I can break that down for some ectoplasm. This guy. Why is everyone like focusing on these other? Get this scrub over here. Boom. Explode, my dear. Explodey McGoody. Let's go see what's going on with the commander. Commander. Ilaria. Yeah, I think I could pull out the same by giving Rev a dagger, and maybe skill 2 or 3 is the big sweeping red beam, and then another is the big pulsing barrier giving orb. No, I hate it. I don't want that. I don't want that for dagger. I want a long range dagger. I would love a long range dagger, but not that. What I would like to see for a dagger is I would like to see like a throwing dagger. Right, where we like throw the dagger for like the main attack, and then have like maybe and I want it to be like a condi weapon. I can totally see it be like a condi weapon that like does like poison and bleeding and stuff, and some fire maybe. Have like the 2 skill be like a fan of knives that you throw out, and then the 3 skill could be like a dagger storm or something, almost like what Mesmer has, maybe a little bit on their dagger. I need to use long range here. Oh god. Oh god. So annoying. I'm dying every 3 seconds. Okay, can I just be dead, please? Can I just be dead? God, really? Oh, I'm getting revived. Wow. Holy crap. That is amazing. Amazing, you guys. Good job. Ilaria. I've used that before as names. I played something the other day and like my name was taken and I was like, what? How is a Raleigh taken? No one uses that. I don't know. There's another channel on YouTube that recently came out. I saw it has way more subscribers than I do. I don't know how, because it literally just has, it's only been there for like half a year or something, and it has like just these weird like random like TikTok shorts and all that stuff like on there. But it's also Raleigh, and I was like, oh my god, what is, no, don't take that. That's my thing. Oh god, please, no, let me get out of here. Oh, no, why are they coming over here? That was getting reflected back at me. of dangerous to go into those tunnels. Go, I guess. Oh. Guess we're pushing. I don't even know what I'm aiming at this point. There's so much going on. So much going on. So many hundreds of peoples here. Doing all their things. Doing all the abilities. Pressing all the buttons. You know, no one's staying in their lane. No one's staying hydrated because they're all sweating profusely. Sweating that hydration right out of themselves. Speaking of hydration. All right, well, that, ooh, look at that. I'm getting all the rewards, What would be in here? Yeah. Okay, just random gear. Oh, commander's running off. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't read that, I'm sorry. Throwing dagger main hand, offhand dagger melee range for Rev, basically opposite of Ranger. Wait, but offhand dagger for Ranger is both melee and ranged. Isn't one of them like a little, like a jab that you do, like a little spin and jab? That's not a long range, right? A ranged dagger that does burn on auto attack, bleed on skill 2, poison on 3. But flip it? In what way? Like flipping the 4 and 5 skill on it or whatever? Yeah, I don't know. I would love to see a long range dagger that's actually like a throwing, because that's like one weapon type that hasn't been really represented. I feel like we have a long range dagger. The Mesmer has it, right? But it's like, you know, you're slashing like illusion magic, right, at enemies. So it's a little bit different. It's not the same thing, I feel like. But like I would love to see an actual like physical like daggers throwing, you know? Yeah, a true range dagger. Like that would be really cool to me. I think that would be really, really awesome. And I think Revenant would be perfect for that. But Revenants, they do have the teleport shit, but they could make it like, you know, like the hammer, for example. The hammer doesn't really feel like a misty weapon. Like, yeah, we like slam the ground and like mist comes out, but it still feels like a physical hammer attack that we have, right? Like we throw the hammer, kind of. So I kind of want it in that sense, where it kind of feels like still almost like a physical weapon. It doesn't feel like a magical weapon, right? Hammer's actually really good now. They actually, most hated weapon in game. Well, I mean, they increased the like attack speed of the core attack, so it actually feels really good now, in my opinion. But I don't care how good it is. I hate the style of it. Yeah, I guess it just feels very unique, and that's what I like about it. You know, it's very unique, where you have like every other hammer in the game, like engineer and warrior and guardian. They all feel kind of like the same in the sense that they're like just hammers doing hammer things. So I kind of like that it feels different. But with dagger too, it's like every dagger in the game except for Mesmer is just like, it's a dagger doing dagger things. So it'd be kind of nice, because that's like a weapon trope like that we haven't seen, like throwing daggers, which is still a thing in the game. Or a thing not in this game but in other games. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. And one of my favorite skills on Thief is actually the dagger 4 skill, which actually has you throw the dagger and it bounces off and it causes like these different condies and stuff like that. I actually like that a lot. That's a really cool. I think that's a really cool ability. Just like in the way that it like functions, like the way that you throw it, and it feels like kind of impactful. It's actually really cool. Get him! Get him! Get them! Get them! Yeah, we defeated them. We destroyed them. Good job. Good job, everyone. We did really, really well. Get the last remnants here of these guys. Yeah, I want to come up with some new builds at some point. I want to try out some new of the elite specializations that I haven't really done, like Luminary. I'm thinking like I want to try out and see how that feels. And like I definitely want to jump into no, I don't want to be near squad. Get out of here. Daggers also feel good on Gale Shot. Do they really? Because aren't they like Condy weapons still on Ranger? I love that I have my own personal shield build in. Create a field from the mist that blocks incoming projectiles in front of you, then fire bolts that at foes around your target. I mean, it's only like right in front of me, but. Oh god. Oh god. Ah, hide. Hide, everyone. Ooh. Some boons out here for people. Oh, hello. Oh god. It's blue and red. It's a sea of blue and red. It's time to join. The three colors together. I love this. Let them fight each other and we just like pick off the dead. Back up, please, back up. They're coming after us. Okay. Yeah. A perfect time for the bot to come in, just as I died. Take that food right there. We'll take this hero banner. Nice. Look at all of this. Look at all these heavy loot bags I got. So many rewards. So many of these rewards. Almost done with wood. That's also very good. I'm getting a lot of those. I gotta look at conflux and see what I need in conflux. I mean, obviously I need... One thing that I'm always like short on is mystic clovers. It's like, but now that I have like so many... Oh, are you doing the winter stay thing? I guess I should do that as well, right? Like, it's probably the last one, right? Down here. One of the ones. So many gifts. Is that the one you're doing? Winter Stay gifts? Maybe I should do that as well. Just getting some Winter Stay gifts. Because I still want to get that shoulder skin for my Winter Stay character. I want to get the shoulders, the snowy shoulders or whatever. I don't remember what I need for that, but I remember that it was like an insane amount of like snowflakes or something that you needed, and I was like, oh, never gonna do that. Whee! Oh, well, the commander's here. Oh. Oh god. Pick off their tail. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Uh-oh. 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 Oh god. No! Stop it! Oh! Ah. Stampede, I know. You're like right in there too. Were you on the stairs when they came up there? Is that what happened? I was like, oh my god, Misha's right in the middle of all that. I can't revive you. Get out of here. Oh god, they're coming back down. They're coming back down. Run! Everyone run! You're coming back downstairs! Ah! I've been pushed into... Oh god, I can't see anything. I can't see absolutely nothing. Great. I'll run back. I don't care. I always run back. I'm like, I don't care. Yeah, right now I don't really want to do my challenge run either. I was thinking about that because of the jump start, because it gives you 50% more experience points. So obviously that would probably make that way faster of a challenge, but it also is not something that, you know, I want to do the challenge as something that I can do all the time, and having an extra 50% experience gain from everything is like, that's not truthful to what I'm trying to do with it. So I've seen these ritual spirits with guild names like kill above their head, so it's just spirits with kill. Yeah, I know. Or hell, like hell is another one. It just says hell. Are you back up yet or no? He's still down there. Good. Oh. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Leveling up, getting all the rewards, getting all the money, getting all the things done. Getting some winter state presents, you know, getting in that Christmas spirit. Not really, but I'll take the gifts. I'm using, what am I using again for armor? Diviners? Carrier. One hit on my end. Sounds insane. I have the sound really low, so I don't really hear that much. There's just so many sounds happening. So, Relic of Ceres, though. Woo! We're jumping in. We're going in. Oh my god. Flux state. Oh yeah. Pull enemies in and convert the boons. Yeah, that sounds really good. Oh, thank you, whoever revived me there. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I dodged into the wall. That's never good. I think they're gonna come in here next. Run. Two more World with World weeklies. It's super nice, right? Like, getting those weeklies done, because you get a ton of stuff for that. You get like a ton of rewards for that. Camp Capture, Goliath Denier, Ruin Runner, Tower Taker, Keep Crusher. But yeah, you get like really good stuff for it. Oh, I know. These suck. When they introduced those, I was really excited, and then they turned out to be really shit. And I was like, okay, great. Why do we have this? They're really not good. I mean, I opened them, right? You know, but I'm like, I don't... And they, I mean, you can sell them. I guess they're good money. You can sell them on the trading post. But it just, I wish there was better, like you said, I wish there was better loot in them. Because it's just like, I don't know. Great, we're fighting here. So maybe, Commander, we might want to turn around and see what's going on. They should have guaranteed. Yeah, there should be more. Stop it! I don't want to join your stupid fucking club. Get out of here. Or reward track juice. Yeah, I mean, there is. The thing is, there is World vs. World, like, liquid, like, experience in there that you can get. But it's really not that much. And it's, like I said, I just opened 10 of them and I didn't get a single one. So it's just kind of, it kind of sucks. Because I would like to, like, level more, but really, one of those situations that, I don't know, it's gonna take me a long time to get to, like, 10,000, you know? Like, I've been playing World vs. World a long time now. And, yeah, I'm not even level 2000, so it's just like, oh my god. It's like an endless grind. I feel like I'll never get to that point. I'm not saying it should be easy to get to 10,000, but I feel like if I put, like, you know, 10,000 hours into it, I should have, like, I should be at, you know, I should already be at level 10,000 easy. Like 1,000 hours should already be enough to get to, like, 10,000, I feel like. Look, I'm ranked. I know, I saw that. But it's a new account too, so that doesn't really count. That doesn't really count. At all. My other account wasn't any better. Well, you know, it's just... I don't know. I feel like a lot of... Like... I'm gonna be honest, like, World vs. World gets really repetitive, okay? Like, it gets really, really repetitive, and I get when people don't want to jump into it, you know? It's the same thing, I talked about this yesterday, it's the same thing with, like, Night Rain, because Night Rain, you know, it's, like, the same map, and you go in, and, like, every run feels the same, and, yeah, you can use, like, different characters, but in the end, you kind of try to pick the same weapons, and you try to pick, like, kind of the same things that you make with them, and so it becomes really repetitive. And that's what World vs. World is, right? Like, it gets to a point where everything kind of becomes repetitive. There's no, like, they have a rotation to it, but they don't really do the rotation, or they have, like, a rotation in the sense of, like, oh yeah, you get, like, match with other people and blah blah blah, but there needs to be a change of scenery too. They really need to add new maps. They really need to add, like, some other things to it. There needs to be some variety, right? I think they should do some random events that happen throughout. It's just stuff like that, I think, just to freshen it up. I want some kind of PvE element to it, like most other MMOs do. What was you think the game heavily focused? Oh my god, this guy. I don't want to be part of your fucking world. It's like I am in my own little squad, dude. I don't need to be in your little... Yes, get them! Explosions! All the oh my god. No, I'm dead again. Alright, I'm just gonna lay here for a second. You think the game that heavily focused on PvE like Guild Wars 2 would add PvE to World Wars World? The problem is they don't update. The thing is, if they used to have, back in the day, they used to have a dedicated World vs. World team, and they obviously do not have that anymore, right? They just kind of update World vs. World when they can, when they want, blah blah blah. So it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like they would really have to, like, have a proper team, add a proper team in there that does the you know, if they had specific developers, if they had, like, a budget for it that they would put in, then they would definitely... Wow, I can't believe that I got revived in the middle of the battle. I was like, I'm gonna sit here for like 30 minutes and wait. Oh, other loot bags. I'm just gonna stay back. I need to stay back more. I have a long range weapon. I just need to stay back. I just need to collect the bags. I don't need to be in there. I don't need to be changing the world, you know. But yeah, I think if they had like a bigger budget for World vs. World and stuff, I think we would see a lot more things like that. But they, you know, ever since they kind of took that World vs. World team away, we haven't really seen. Oh god, we haven't really seen any of that. Yeah, I should have brought a rifle. What are you just doing? Spear? Are you just doing spear? Spear and what? Spear and hammer or something? I mean, I don't know. It's when it comes to situations like that, it's like I really just like using long range. Because it's like I don't know what's going on half the time. I don't want to be in melee range. I don't know. It's like there's lag going on. There's so many effects going on. You know, I'm losing like 20,000 points of damage a second when I'm in melee range. God knows to what. It's just like, I just want to stay far away, throw my hammer into the crowd, just like a regular psychopath. Just like, throw my hammer. Throw my hammer right up in there. Where are you? You're over here. Winter's Day gifts, baby. Where's Wednesday? What? Why did that guy ask that? What is going on here? Swap to rifle. Oh, oh, that's right. Yeah. Can't swap. Yeah, it's just gonna be better just staying back and like letting other people that know how to play World vs. World do the close range attacks and stuff. I'm just trying to avoid the crowds. No! I just said I want to avoid the crowds. Why is the crowd coming exactly on top of me? Please stop it. A very scary moment there. Like almost peed myself. Get that guy. Get that guy right there. Get him. Ah. Where are they gonna go? Are they gonna go over here where I am? They finally got me. Someone said, damn, they finally got me. My streak. Just stop. Some people are so like, look at me, I'm awesome. No one gives a shit. Shut the fuck up. That's so mean. I shouldn't say that. I can't revive this guy. Like, ooh, look at me, I'm special. Truth, sing it, sister. I don't know. I hate people like that. They're just like, oh my god, I'm so cool. Look, I got a big streak, and now they destroyed it. Oh my god. It's like, whatever, dude. Whatever. Jump right into the middle of all that. Do some fire, do some whatever damage, throw all the things in there. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. Whee! Oh my god. Oh my god, look at all this death and destruction. Oh god, I was about to be part of death and destruction. Not a club I want to join. I just want to send people to the club of death and destruction. Like, right this way, sir. You got a premium seat to our new club, Death and Destruction. Ah! I hate when I turn around and I see like 25 people just like running at me. It's very scary. It's a very scary moment. Bro, press F, lose. What? It's still that Purple Rains guy. You know, the guys that said he's so special and awesome and cool? That guy. He said all that with one sentence, by the way. Because I love to just hammer down that point. Ah, why do they always come directly at me? It's because I'm dressed in blue, isn't it? I'm dressed in blue, and they're red, and they're like, we don't like blue. We're coming for the, we're coming for the blue guy, for the Blue Man show, Blue Man group or whatever they're called. Relic of Hollowsmith, which is the is that where you get the blades, the laser disc? I love those laser discs. They look really, really cool. I think I use that relic on my engineer too. Really love it. I think it's super fun. Ah! Evasion tactic. Move to the side. Whee! I mean, I don't even. Oh my! Why are they coming right for me? There's literally 360 degrees of area that you can walk to, and you go to the 1 degree that I am standing in. Hate that. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Boom. Oh, there's blue. Oh my god, they ran immediately into red. They were like going for it. They're like revenge. Like, they don't even care that we're here. They're just like, nope, we're going for red, bro. That's insane. This is insane, yo. This is crazy, dude. I don't even care. I'm getting rewards for defending Stonema's Castle, and that's all I care about. I'm keeping my pibs up. I'm getting rewards for defending this castle. I'm good. We're eating good today. Look at all this death and destruction happening. Wow, the club has arrived once again. We're here, back again at Club Death and Destruction. Welcome all new members. All new fresh meat. Mmm, fresh meat. Makes me, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I want a burger. They see that you're ranged trying to pick him off, probably, but it's just like how they hone in exactly on me. I'm like, bro, don't do that. I mean, obviously they don't constantly do that, but it's like the couple of times that they do run exactly for my position. It's just, I'm like, yo, you gotta stop. This ain't cool. Pick a different doorway. Look at this. Look at this white and pink beaver. Isn't he the cutest? He's like, hi. Come on. Get these guys out of here. These guys are resilient. I feel like we've killed so many of them, but they're still like just never stopping. Never stopping their thing. They're really good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm in there. I'm in there. I'm in there. I don't want to be in there, but I'm in there. I got sucked right in there. It's like a bad relationship over here. Oh my god, get out of here! No, don't come where I am. Get up. Get up, my guy. Get up. Ah. They're reflecting something back. I was like, I'm getting my attacks reflected back at me. I'm seeing flaming hammers coming back at me. That would also be very scary, wouldn't it be? Like, reflecting would probably be one of the scariest things that you could encounter if you were like living in the world of Guild Wars, right? You like throw a massive hammer with like a shit ton of velocity at your enemy, and all of a sudden that thing comes just hurtling back at you, and you're like, oh my god, and it hits you in the face. Oh man, that's scary right there. Ah, I got hit. I got hit by something. Something hit me. I'm dead. Gonna try pistols, cause why not? Chinese skill. Yeah, I saw that. Super adventure box. And then they have a bunch of like, I love that they allow like Chinese symbols in the chat and stuff. It's really cool. I don't know, I love seeing that. Pistols, well, pistol is like Condi variant, right? I wish they would update, like, I feel like pistols on Engineer, pistols and shield haven't been updated on Engineer like at all, right? Like, hammer is good, rifle is good, mace is probably, I'm guessing, decent, I'm not sure. But, yeah, my amalgam is hybrid. Oh, okay. Well, that gives you options, and luckily. But yeah, I wish they would update, like, pistol and shield. Shield in general on a lot of other classes, like, on a lot of, needs to be, shield is okay on Guardian and Revenant. I would say those are probably okay. Revenant is probably pretty good, but I would love to see it updated on Warrior. I would love to see it updated on Engineer. Like, I want some cool, I want some really cool, like, shield gameplay, man. Like, I want to see a build that's like, no, shield is meta, like BIS, right? Like, I want shield to be like on some build to be like BIS. That's like 100%. You know, where it's just like a must-have to use. I would love to see that. Push. I interrupted someone. Push, push, push. My power jammer is buffing PvE for pistols. Not sure if it's the same for pistols. Oh, it doesn't share the name. What do you mean? What a mouthful of a name.
Stay out of trouble, or else.
Scavenged. I mean, it's scavenged obsidian pistol of Severance. Is that what you're talking about? Blood Moon Pistol of Blood. Blood Moon Pistol of Blood. Love that. I love that. Look at those. Look at that. We have red here, blue here. That's really funny. Keep them out. Keep them out. Don't let them in. Oh god. Trying to come back in. Trying to come back in. I wonder, can I do this? Can I do this? Oh, I can. Haha! Back. got interrupted. Not a dangerous place to sit. Cool. My pistol, it's Grieving Scavenged Obsidian Pistol of Severance. That is a mouthful. They've always had like this weird thing with like like pre and post, like what is that called? Like I forgot the term, but it's like the prefixes and suffixes. That's what it is. They've always had like a weird thing with that, right? Prefix and affix. Oh, is it affix or suffix? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they've always had like a weird thing with that. They did that in Guild Wars 1 as well. In Guild Wars 1 you could get like really weird, like really strange combos and weapons and stuff like that based on the like things that you added, where they would literally have like a weapon that's called, you know, I don't know, it's like that's not exactly what it is, but it was in the same style of like they would have a weapon that's called like you know, the blood weapon, the blood. Oh, I really want to get out. Can someone revive me? I really want to get up. I really want all that. Oh my god, look at all these rewards. Look at all these bags. You want to revive me, please? I want all these bags. You purple brains. Yes. It's the cool guy, you guys. That's the cool guy over here. Cool guy, I'm a cool guy. He's a cool guy, he's a cool guy. Tangs, my friends. I want all that loot. Okay, let's go back. Boom. But yeah, they would have like, okay, so back to what I was saying. So they would have like a weapon that's called like a blood longbow of bloodiness, right? And then you could have like, you could add like a prefix to it that's like blood, right? And so they would have like a blood longbow of blood or whatever, right? And it's just like, so like, it's always been that way that they have that. Is just so weird. They would have like these really long complicated names and like repeated terms in there. Rendered rending acts of renegade rendering. Yeah, like weird shit like that. Literally, it's just, it was like, oh my god. And they've always had that in Guild Wars, where it's just like, depending on what weapon you create, you can have like really funky names on there. This guy. What is that guy? Who is that guy? Like I completely lost like all the sound. There's like no music happening. Oh my god, I just got like completely pulled in there. Where is everyone? We're completely like all over the place. Yeah, that was weird, right? I think that was a necromancer. Oh, the sound you mean? Yeah, it's weird. I don't hear any more music. The music is just gone now. I hear like sound effects and stuff. I'm hearing like random grunts, but I don't hear any no music. Music is gone. Bobbleheads. Someone did a bobblehead thing. Alright, I'm done. Well, it's kind of weird because I have the music on like a shorter interval, but it's not. You can have some combat music. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Jesus. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna add some combat music. Here we go. We got some combat music. I usually have dynamic combat music turned off because you kind of get tired of that. But if that's the only music we have, I'm gonna go for it. Very real, someone else put a tag on it, everyone get tight. I can't heal if people are all over the place. Sorry, Chris, I'm not trying to offend, but they aren't getting tight on you. They're not. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everyone is like, oh my god, here's blue. I'm gonna hide for like 3 seconds. Just back here. Alright, blue went immediately upstairs. Love that. Love that. They're going to the 3rd floor even. Can I attack them? I cannot. So used to moving in many other games to stay alive, so I love when people bitch about people moving. Well, it's not necessarily that they're bitching about moving, but in World vs. World, when you're doing stuff like this, when you're doing like Zerg fights, you know, you have to stay stacked together to make the healing work. So I kind of understand where they're coming from, because you can't really effectively heal that way, right? Like that's why we're getting killed so much, is because we don't have the healers are having to move all over the place to get us get healed, to put out heals or whatever. So I don't know. So I kind of get it, I guess. Umish, you were getting in there too much. I'm telling you, you gotta stay away. You gotta stay away from the mob. I like gangbangs. I mean, it's kind of crazy how some of that. Oh my god! See that? I don't even know what hit me there. That was like way too much damage in 1 second. Oh my god, and everything is lagging. Jeez. Jeez Louise. My animations are stuck. Oh my god. Share the pig in Discord. Alright, so the commander... Is that this commander? No. I guess one of the commanders is leaving in one of the borderlands. So that probably means that... do we have a... oh my god, look at this. Holy crap. People are wanting those World vs. World... Oh my god! They're coming for us. They're coming for us and our children and all the things. That's us. That's ours. Get out of here. Let me go. I'm running away. I blew him away with my powers, and then I ran away like a real champion. I go. Hiding. I was hiding in the corner. La la la. At some point in time, I want to really get into using my water elementalists too. in Wildress's world. She's super fun to use now. They've like really updated Scepter because I use Scepter on her and she's really good with Scepter now. She does decent damage. I mean, I did like a test on the she's gonna be really squishy. That's the only problem. So on the Golem she does like 13,000 damage, which is not a lot, but just staying in water the whole time is pretty decent. But I feel like she's gonna be so squishy for Wolves as well. Can I get? I didn't want to be in here. I kept getting pulled in. God, stop it with the pulls. Wait for when Aiden adds a chill relic. So it's funny because I actually use the relic that causes vulnerability anytime you chill. It kind of works out pretty well because you cause just a ton of chill, and the only way that you can use, so they have a trade where you do more damage to vulnerable foes, but if you're using Scepter Focus, you don't cause vulnerability. You only use it. You only cause it on. Or Scepter, not Scepter Focus, Scepter Dagger. You don't cause any vulnerability. You just cause a lot of chill, and so I actually use that relic. It's the relic of the sorcerer or something, that actually causes a bunch of vulnerability. Oh, Red took Stillness Castle. We got kicked out, you guys, but I'm getting half a level, so I'm okay with that. And I'm getting another half a level with that as well. Awesome. Yeah, they got it. That's okay. We'll get it back in a minute. Problem is gonna be these guys over here getting this shit. That's gonna be a big no-no. Oh god. Yeah, this is where you need an organized, like our mob, our friends here, our squad is not, like, commander is not organized enough to really fight back this onslaught of people. It's kind of crazy how busy it is right now anyways. Ouch. Dead. There's no way to stay away from that because otherwise I couldn't really get any credit for anything. But yeah, so it's actually because I tried. What I tried to do is I tried to change it. I tried to change the relic and then change to dagger rather than scepter dagger, and I did significantly less damage. Like significantly less damage. And I was like, oh, okay, well that's interesting. So that means that Scepter is just really good, and having that vulnerability that I get through chilling just really helps it because you can almost get to like 25 stacks of vulnerability with it if you do the right amount of chill, you know. So I think if it does a relic where chill converts to damage type, it'll be like Agony Relic but based on powered instead of Condi. I mean, it would be really cool to have chill become damage in some shape or form, you know? Instead of having what the Reaper has where it becomes Condi, having it be something power damage, that would be really, really cool. I would love that a lot. I've been wanting to do like a power, I mean, obviously I want a power damage water build for a long time now. Yeah, Scepter's highly underrated. It really is. Like, Scepter is really good. Like on all elements, Scepter is they've updated Scepter a lot over the years, and Scepter is actually really powerful in all elements. All 4 elements, Scepter does really, really good, I think. Like, just overall, I think, performance-wise. Like, it's really strong in air with the 2 lightning strikes that you can use there to, like, blind foes and stuff. And on fire, it does a ton of burning. And then, oh god. I saw that. Oh my god. Hello, frames. Jesus. I have never dropped frames like that before. Holy crap, my frame rate went down to like nothing. But yeah, Scepter is really, really strong. Like I use it on my Earth Elementalist, and she does really well with it. I mean, I think Dagger is still better on that one. But nonetheless, it's actually really, I think Scepter is pretty good still. It does good on fire, it does a ton of burning there, you know, so yeah, converted to the chill effect the Reaper originally had, but have it convert power instead of Condi. Well, I just wanted to do like, I don't know, I just wanted to do something simple. Like, it doesn't even have to be like inflicting anything or something. It really just needs to be like anytime you chill a foe, you do damage or something. Right? Like that would already be really cool. I would already love that a lot, you know? I got Winter's Day gifts. What do they sell for? Oh, they sell for a lot, I know. I don't know. For now, I'm gonna keep them. See. Such a weird amount. 3,750? Okay. Seems arbitrary, but whatever. Karma. Half a million. Karma is definitely going to be very important in the upcoming 119 heavy loot bags, please. In the upcoming like maps and legendaries and stuff. They've already added so many Karma Sings and Gold Sings with Visions of Eternity, and they're probably going to continue that trend. So Karma is going to be super important. So farming the Winter Stay stuff is probably going to be really important because you can get a ton of Karma out of that if you put on all the Karma boosters. Oh, look at that cake. Delicious cake. That is simple. I just wanted to have an animation. Yeah, I mean, it could be like an explosion or something. It could be like an AoE damage thing that has like a little ice explosion. Because when you look at the Shatterstone, for example, the Shatterstone has like, you know, it's a ground targeted AoE, but it has like a little crystal that comes out. It would be kind of nice if this relic, like anytime you chill a foe, or like you inflict like, you know, a set amount of chill on a foe or something, that it does damage. And it has this little crystal explosion that comes out of them, and it does like a little AoE damage around them. Like, that would be kind of cool. I think I would be happy with that, if that's like a decent amount of damage that it does. Like a 1,000 as like base damage or something, or like 800 base damage or something, and like an AoE, that would probably be significant. I want the freezing animation from original Reaper. I don't remember that. I only remember the one that they have now. I didn't know that there was an original freezing animation. I just, you know, to me, it just feels really, there is this like conflict of, what are they all, like conflict of purpose, I guess. Because they always talk about purity of purpose for skills and stuff like that. But to me, there's this weird thing with like the purpose of some of these things, right? Because when I look at the water, like when you look at the water, right, it has more damage dealing buffs than fire has, which makes no sense because fire is technically the damage dealing thing, right? And yeah, I know they lean on like power, Condi damage and whatever, right? But like straight up, water has more power increase, so it's like, it's so weird. But then it's like it doesn't have like every weapon that water that or that elementalist has, and you're in water. It's always about like, oh, healing this and healing that and applying regeneration and applying chill here and applying chill there. But it's like they don't do anything with chill in the trades, like maybe just increasing it somewhere or whatever, but they don't do anything fun with it, right? And then they have like power damage increase across like a bunch of those trades, and it feels like there's like a conflict of interest, a conflict of purpose in a way, right? Where like, okay, the water magic line in the trades does one thing, but then the weapon skills do something completely different. And that's where I kind of like, I'm a little iffy on, and I'm like, I wish they would do something with the trades there and change it to like actually be impactful in a way. Where you can make like a damage dealing thing or whatever. Nobody remembers it, not even ArenaNet. I feel like I'm constantly gaslit. Was there even one? Are you maybe just crazy? Maybe you just came up with that on your own. Maybe you so much wanted to have a different animation that you made up an animation in your mind. And it never had this blue encasing that you're talking about. I feel like NH should swap Inferno over into Water Element. Give Ellie a Water Element trade called Hydro. Chill becomes a stacking power damage effect that works like Burn, but instead entirely freezes the enemy at a certain stack, shattering and doing AoE damage. Nah, there's definitely footage. Literally saw it like last month. Yeah, well, I don't believe you. Unless I see this video, I don't believe you. I'm just kidding. I'm sure it was there. God knows, I don't remember Reaper. Like, this is way too many years ago that Reaper came out. Or like Reaper was in beta, or whatever this was that you're talking about. Yeah, many years ago. I love this night sky in Will's world, how it has like a little red nebula, and it's like green and orange, it has all these cool colors. I think it's cool. I like it a lot. Alright, we have a yellow tag. I like Reaper now, that chill effect was fun. Yeah, I like Reaper the way it is now. I think Reaper, the way it is now, is in such a good spot, and it feels really fun to play, and it has a lot of really interesting builds you can do with it. You can do hybrid builds, you can do power builds, you can do Condi builds. Like, Reaper is one of those that really has like all these options you can do with it, and it all feels really good. I think it's one of those like really solid choices for specs, I mean, to pick. The chill thing had style, and the only reason ArenaNet removed it is PvP, but now PvP and PvP are split. They could easily bring it back. Well, it's the same with like, you know, one thing that really pissed me off was the aura effects, right? They toned down the aura effects from like Frost Aura, which was such a cool animation. Frost Aura was one of the coolest animations in game. I absolutely loved Frost Aura when it first came out. And now, and then they changed it because they were like, oh, visual clutter. And then they added all the visual clutter, and then they changed the animation of it, and now it has this shit animation where you just have like this weird like ice orb around you, and it sucks. I hate it. I'm like, give me back my old like Frost Aura animation. It was so cool. I loved it. It was like one of the coolest animations in the game. I fucking love that. Like, Frost Aura looks so boring now. Oh, hello? Thanks for stopping. Ooh, eye cancer. It's Commander Eye Cancer! We love it! Look at all these infusions that make your character look like garbage. Straight up fucking garbage. We love it! Put another infusion in there. Should I send her an infusion? She should put another infusion on. I don't think she has enough infusions. Do you guys think she has enough infusions? Why am I so obnoxious? Why am I so annoying? Because I hate like everything I just said. Blue become bigger. That's what she just said. She said, wait, blue become bigger. I like this guy, right? I like the mount there. Looks cool. The colors on there. Ah. Satchigja. Satchigja. Don't repeat what you just said. This still doesn't make any sense. I don't know what you're saying. Stack. Oh, okay. That is not what I got out of that. Satchigja. Satchigja. I don't know what that means. Please stop yelling at me. Get them. Well, I'm gonna love this commander so much, I can already tell. This is gonna be fun. I love these kinds of commanders that just yell random shit. Push. Push, push, push. Stack. Stack on me. Yay. Oh, we're doing good though. We're doing good. We're killing them. Let's do it. Yes. Yes. Let's break their line. Yes. Ha ha ha. Rewards. Rewards are coming my way. For a well-deserved fight. I'm sucking up the juicy rewards. It's delicious. Put it right in my veins. Give me an IV with these rewards. Right into my friggin'. Right in there. Shoot them up. Shoot up those rewards. Only good drugs are rewards, you guys. I was gonna say, usually the ones who talk like that get results. I mean, sometimes they were cocky, and you are not. Oh, I love this commander. You guys remember there was this is like probably what? This feels like a year ago. Emmy remembers this. I don't know if Emmy is still in chat or not, but there was that one commander that was like just yelling out random things, and I remember I was like I was laughing so hard. I was like in tears. It was so funny because of all the random shit they were saying. Like, what was it again? It was something like, oh god, it was like on the tip of my tongue, but they were saying something like we're the best, or if you want to be the best, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. It was just like, oh my god, it was so funny. They were fairly tough, but didn't have a huge DPS explosion. Okay. True, we did it for the village. We have a ton of healers too. They had DPS. The supports can actually follow the tag this time. That was the person that was complaining about the healers not being able to follow. Let's see if blue will come back. Hitting scary hard and fast. I like how we have both repped names with "of" in the name. Well, I think a lot of people do that. I don't know where I even came up with this. I've been wanting to change this guy's name for a long time. But I don't really care. A lot of people do that, I think. With Revenants. Makes him seem more like sophisticated or something. I don't know. Behind the Hazard Guild is here. Hazardous Guild. Uh-oh, Hazardous is here. Hazardous is hungry. Nom, 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 nom. They want the rewards. They want the rewards right in their mouth. Nom, nom, nom. This is obnoxious, Raleigh. Like there is a version of me that you guys don't really. It comes out once in a while, but I get really annoying, and I usually I don't know when this guy comes out, but there's this like there's deep down there's this really annoying guy. Herald of the Conduit, which is kind of funny that it translates to that because both Herald and Conduit are both elite specs of the Revenant. So that actually is really funny. Ooh, food. Look at this delicious platter. Get that Hazard Guild. We're gonna show this Hazard Guild hazards. Here's a hazard. Here's a hazard right to your boots. Take this hazard attack. Oh, that did nothing. Got a jack squat. Got the jack squat. Hazard attack. You just hear the death screams. Aww. Yes! Oh my god, look at all those experience points and all the sacks. All the sacks going into my inventory. I'm collecting sacks, you guys. All the sackage. What the fuck? I can't get any sackage in here. We're breaking in, you guys. Oh god. The enemies are falling from the sky. It's raining, not men. Well, it's raining men, but it's evil men. Evil men from the sky. It's raining evil men. Hallelujah. Hider on tag. Oh my god. That tag wants it tight. Nice and tight. Tire. Actually, doesn't. They did not say tighter. They said tire. I have to take a swig. Spray cheese is better. Right click on tag to join. I'm not doing it. You can suck my big toe. Hello? Let me in. Knock knock. Let us in. Oh no. Miss you now. Oh god, what are we doing, Commander? Oh god, oh god. They had a bomb there? Yeah, that's what it feels like. Not doing squad punishing you? Yeah, well, I mean, that's the whole point of World vs. World though, you know? To be in a squad, to follow the commander, right? That's the whole idea. Because it's supposed to be armies fighting against each other, and the idea is that we're following the army, so it would just be kind of cool if we could have like if we could be in the squad and have our own private party chat. You know, like we could be like I would like to be in a squad and then have like party chat be how does party chat work? Is party chat individually to the subgroup? Like I want like a subgroup chat. You know what I mean? So that we can have like pretty much you can have people in their own subgroups still be part of the squad but still have their own conversations. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what I'm looking for. But it's kind of weird because I think when you're in a party, everyone in your squad can see party chat. So what's the point in having that be separate? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, okay, I got you. So it does work like that, but only if they wanted to. Okay, well that's kind of dumb.
No free samples.
It's fine. Master Sunshine. I guess that could work too, right? Just kind of like privately messaging each other. That's probably better. Should we join the squad and just like privately message each other like that? Because that works for me. I mean, you know, either works for me really, but whatever works for you. I'm probably gonna go like another 30 minutes here, so I'll probably go until like 10 o'clock, and I'm gonna head out anyways. And maybe I'll be able to record tonight. Stay alive longer if I get these heals. I mean, that's right, like that's at least the hope, you know. It's also nicer because you can actually see, like, I have the big health bars in my squad, so I can actually see where my squad is at, and I share my boons, so probably that's kind of nicer too, the way that I share my boons. But why am I marked? Why am I the squiggly? Can I be the star? Can we change that? Oh. Were they looking through? They were looking at veterans. They were looking at probably how many achievement points everyone had. Because there's some people that only have like 1,000. There's 14,000. I mean, these are all veterans. 5,000 might still be fairly new. 8,031 definitely veteran. 9,000, 8,000, 600 definitely new. 1,000 definitely new. 1,500 definitely new. But there's 31,000, 26, 21. The commander went to offline. That's kind of shit. Look at me, guys. I'm almost at 40,000. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me, Dad? Listen, my dad's dead, and that's for the best. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. But hey, you know what? 40,000, almost there, you guys. 40,000. Probably winter stay is gonna push me over the edge. So I'm about to get it this like in the next couple weeks, which is super exciting. I mean, not like it's really that great of a chest anyways, but you know, I get some karma, I get some, and I'm about to break. Yeah, that's funny. You know, get 2% experience points, get some Magic Find 1%, Karma 1%. I want that Hellfire Backguard skin, yo, at 42,000. Woo! Jerifers. Emergency a WP. Oh my god. Oh my, wait, what is this all blue? Blue's just kind of stretched out over here. We could easily pick them off. It's the Hazard Guild. Hello, Hazard. Hazardous Guild. The Hazardous Guild. Oh my god, they're coming up here. Ah! Oh god, I fell. I did not mean to fall, but you know what? I'm okay with that. We'll just take it. We'll take it. I love. Look at how colorful my chat is. It has every color on the sun. There's orange. There's yellow. There's green. There's a different kind of green. There's blue. There's purple, red. All the colors of the rainbow. The most colorful of chats ever. Purple. Purple. Stack to tag, push in 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. And I can't, oh, oops, I went through the thing. I teleported away. Not part of anything right now. I'm trying to get up there, but anytime I want to, it's like I see more red rings, and I'm like, probably, oh my god. Probably not. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Holy shit, the pole killed me. Holy crap. Sorry guys. What else in my head? Yeah, ambient music like does not exist anymore. You failed me, Commander, for the last time. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to like this. I'm not changing, but this would actually call. I think this battle would really call for my super defensive guardian that I have, that I play all the time in World vs. World. He'd probably be pretty good at this because he just kind of, he's super tanky, and he just kind of sits there and he just blocks all the hits and whatever, and like heals and pumps out some stuff. Oh my god, are we winning? What's, I don't know what's happening. Hello? I'm gonna put out some barrier. I'm gonna use my scepter right now. Put out some barrier while being like. This is crazy. Oh, we're doing something's happening. We're killing them. We're killing them. We're breaking their line. What happened? I don't know, but we're killing a bunch of them. We're defending. I got gold. Push together. Push together, everyone. Do it. Like the Care Bears, you know? When they push out their bellies, you shoot that Care Bear beam thing, whatever. Man, I used to love that show when I was a kid. Oh my god, these guys just do not want to die. They just don't want to die. Awesome. Now they did. Yes. Yes, we did. That's fine. Oh, there's one dude left. It's Doge! Ooh.
At ease.
I'm 1809. Oh, 1801. Another tag has come to help us. They done. Safe to say English isn't their first language. Yes. Agreed. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hell yeah. All the rewards. I'm getting more war. Dude, I have so much warlords armor in my bank. It's crazy. I can outfit all the peoples. All the peoples. Let's go SMC, yo. Let's do it. Red's quiet. Alright, so we can just I mean, we're hoping Red's quiet. Maybe they're fighting blue. We don't know. We don't have the details on that. I'm hungry. Ooh, SMC's already looking like Swiss cheese over here. With all them holes. Leveling. We're getting so much stronger. Oh, we're not getting stronger, but we're getting closer to what do I need? What do I need to get to I hate this system. They need to change this. I cannot switch over to the other side because it's being blocked. And that is the dumbest shit ever. So 2,545, I will level up to the next level. Oh, hello. Directly to Lord. Alright, go, go, go. CC the Lord too. We can do that. That's gonna help out. DC plays. No, I'm gonna just stare at it, right? That's exactly it. Don't you love that when it's like super obvious? Well, it was like earlier when they were like, attack them. Like, yeah, they're right in the middle of our entire squad. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Like, in fact, I've already been doing that for the last like 2 minutes. So, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Hey, Stonewich Castle, get me another skirmish ticket. How many do I have now? Quite a bit. Stacked attack, pushing 5. Where are we pushing? Why are we pushing? Where are we pushing to? Oh, I went completely the wrong way. I did not even realize that the commander went the other way. Oopsies. Yes, sorry. Stacked attack. So many tomes still have an old with now. I know. I had to convert a bunch of them because I had 750 in my bank recently, so I converted those all to spirit shards. But yeah, I'm back up. I have 17 in my bank and I have 18 in my inventory. And God knows I still have the leveling scrolls from the birthday booster, from the birthdays. There's so many of them that I have in my inventory. I can level up like 300 freaking characters if I wanted to. Insane. Let us convert a stack of 3 250 set of tomes into a level 80 booster. I mean, it doesn't even need to be 3 stacks. Like 1 stack is enough, right? Like you're just boosting to level 80. Which you could do with 79 of those tomes, technically. Well, technically actually 78 if you do the tutorial. Level 80 gives you loot. Oh, well, that's true. Well, if they disable you being able to break down that same loot, I guess. But yeah, I guess you're right. So they need to make it something, tons of dice, total makeover kit. Yeah. Maybe give you different options. Maybe have like if you do 1 stack, you just get a regular level 80 boost or something. That doesn't give you all of those things. That only gives you like some of the stuff. Hold to your doom. Is that you out there? No. Are you where? Oh, there you are. I see you out there dead. That's crazy. Oh my god, my stomach. Jesus. That was not picked up on the mic, but my stomach was like blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh my god. That should be illegal. I was pulled 3 times. Unfortunately, it's not. Pulling is really, really powerful in World vs. World. I used to do, what is that called? What is that pull that the Necromancer has? Where you can pull like 5 targets? It's like the claw that comes out and like pulls you in. Oh my god, I don't remember what it was. But it used to be really overpowered. And I remember back in the day that they nerfed it at some point. But back in the day, I used to just pull enemies off of walls all the time with that. Oh yeah, Chilling Grasp, that's the one. Oh man, that used to be, they nerfed that at some point, but that used to be like so OP. And I remember going around with my friend back in the day when we first made the guild together, and we were both playing Necro at the time, and her and I, we would both like just be pulling just dudes off of walls non-stop, and it was the funniest thing ever. Fight this. Okay. Okay, sir. I'm dead. Yeah, that was another skill I like using back when the Reaper Chill was its own unique condition. Set it up to know what stacks the enemy is at, so when I Chilling Grasp them, they would freeze as I pull. Oh yeah, there you go. That's kind of nice. Oops. I fell down. Good old times. I always talk about that like how back in the day, for World vs. World, I was in like this Havoc squad guild. We would always like set up our own like 5 to 10 man squad, and we would go around like the big maps, and we'd capture all the camps while the commander was doing like the main fights. We'd go around the map and we'd like capture. This was like way early on during Guild Wars 1. I think this was right before. I want to say this was right before Heart of Thorns came out. I wanted. It was in that lull, like that 6 months lull where everyone was just like kind of playing silver wastes in PvE, and there was like not a lot going on. Like they had nothing coming out. I remember I was in this like Havoc squad, and that was like so much fun doing that. I remember like, you know, swiftness was so important to like stack. You know, that's when I was actually playing an Asuran Guardian back then that I had, which was kind of weird. I don't know why I created that, but I remember that was my World vs. World character, was an Asuran Guardian, and I would try to stack as much swiftness as I could, and I think I got to the point where I could stack like, this was back when like the boons would like be differently like distributed and stuff like that, and some of them didn't really have any like there weren't any limits to some of them. And I remember that I think I got to a point at some point where I had like 4.5 minutes of swiftness, which was like really long. And I remember like I would tell my commander like, look how much swiftness I have, because it was always so important for us to be really quick, right? We had to get from camp to camp, so like quickness back then, because super speed didn't exist, and you know, that was the way, you know, mounts didn't exist, so you had to like be really fast and run around, and there wasn't really ways to like permanently stack quickness like that. But yeah, I found a way to like just stack quickness like crazy on my Asuran Guardian, and it was kind of cool. I remember that. That's some fond memory that I have. Oh god. Oh cool. I could teleport out of. I was like, I'm taking the teleport. I don't know what's gonna take me, but I'm taking it. Okay. They're just that guild is just massive. I really want Arena to merge quickness, swiftness, super speed into one boon that makes a go fast and attack fast and combo. Well, they used to have quickness and super speed used to be one boon back in the day. I remember that. Oh, we failed. Oops. I don't know. The thing is with like, I like quickness and you know, alacrity. Like I get why they're in there, but they kind of, I feel like they kind of ruin a little bit the flow of a lot of things too. Like I understand why they're completely getting rid of it in World vs. World, and I'm actually really for that. I honestly wish they, and I know there, I don't know. I know there's people that are like against it, but I really wish they would get rid of it in PvE as well. Like, I think those two boons kind of ruined a lot of things in a lot of ways. Obviously, they're never going to do that. They're never going to completely get rid of those. But there's like a parallel universe where that is the truth, where they never added those and they never took those in there. They could have those. They should have those as like unique effects or something, like the Chronomancer or something. You know, for short durations maybe, but nothing really to like. They shouldn't have these as like, oh, permanent boons in the game. Like I feel like a lot of balance kind of gets lost because of that as well, because that's what they always have to consider, those things, right? They always have to consider alacrity and super and quickness, right? And like everything that they do, everything they balance, they always have to like consider that for like rating and strikes and fractals and strike missions and like all of these things, right? They always have to sit there and consider all that, and I hate that. I feel like it kind of holds back the freedom that they get with balancing. So yeah, I think alacrity you should merge into make your skills faster and regen cooldowns, unique buff boon. I mean, I think so too, and only have like really small access to them every so often here and there. But definitely not have them as permanent boons. You can only apply it 3 times and you get a magic sickness when you can't have it anymore. Something like that. But then you run into the problem of like, you know, if you get it applied at the wrong time, or like, you know, and then it kind of sucks because it's like, oh, we kind of messed up because you didn't get it at the right time or something. I don't know. But yeah, definitely, I think definitely, I don't know how exactly they should change it, but definitely kind of get rid of it as like these permanent things that we have. On stream, gonna loot some Winter Day stuff and head off. Have a good night, thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna head out in a second too. I'm only gonna play like another, what I said, 10 o'clock, so another 7 minutes or something. So, but I appreciate you being here, as always. Thanks. I hope you got some good rewards. Good rewards. I got a lot of fun stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the, yeah, I'm probably gonna have my characters kind of hang out after the stream for a little bit too. Oh, I got something that gave me a bunch of slivers. I think this is the, when you get the legendary spike, it gets turned into like all of these slivers if you have the sliver thing. So that's what just happened, because I haven't seen a legendary spike yet. I don't need legendary spikes. You only need 1 for the legendary ring, and I have a ton of them in my bank, I think. So I'm good on that anyways, even if I wanted to create 2 rings. So I'd rather have the slivers, because I'm kind of saving up the slivers to eventually do something with them. So I have 589 right now, but 15 out of 40 Winter State track. Where am I at? I think I was already progressing towards here, so I'm like halfway done. Over halfway done, but oh, hello. Get that guy. Get that guy. Awesome. Get that guy. Awesome. Get that guy. Nope. They didn't want that. They were like, I'm getting the heck out of here. Are we in danger? Someone said, I'm scared. Nah. Stranger danger. Alright, I'm gonna do this last attempt at Stone Mist Castle. We're gonna see how this works out. Look at this guy over here posing. Like he's a cool guy. Oh, it's Purple Rains again. He's such a cool guy, isn't he? He's a cool guy, he's a cool guy. I'm gonna do my chain. Chain it! Chain it! catapults? Oh, the catapults are fine. Heck yeah, we did it. Alright. Pushing 5. Alright. Uh-oh. They're fighting. They're fighting off to the side there on the right. Okay, we gotta get in now. Go, 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 go. Oh my god, we're waiting way too long for this. Go! What are you doing? Pushing in 5 and he's taking like 75 hours to fucking count down. What are you doing? You know, momentum kind of goes away when you do it like that. Like, go in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And like, okay, go now. It's like, what? Okay. And then fall off the thing. It's like, oh my god. Satka! Satka! Do it, Satka! Move back out. Move back out. Ooh, yes, yes. Rewards. All the rewards. Oh, we're moving back. How is Zergus tiny? Uh-oh. I wish Relic of the Wizard's Tower. After using elite skill, shield yourself with a projectile reflecting barrier while summoning a wave that pulls enemies toward you. I've never used that one. I don't know what that looks like, but need to assess red. Not sure how big it is. I don't know either. Lord is at 50%. Alright, are we gonna run in there or what are we doing? Oh my god. Alright, I don't even care anymore. I'm gonna leave. I don't care. I'm gonna hang out in the stock. In the thing here. Alright, well, I'm gonna head out now. It's getting late, and I just, you know, like I said, I want to maybe do some recording later. Hopefully get that video done for you guys so that I can get that out. And yeah, so if you guys are interested in watching that, make sure to like and subscribe. Obviously, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to do some Guild Wars 1 tomorrow. We're going to continue our journey with our new character. If people want to join, they most certainly can. We're just going to run through. We're going to do very casual, just playing through. Like I said, we're going to be doing the Ford Rannick mission tomorrow. Thanks, Mish. I appreciate it. We're going to do Ford Rannick mission, but we're also going to do, I think I'm going to do a little side trip to the Temple of Serenity out in Ascalon, because I feel like that's kind of a place that people in Guild Wars 2 kind of know. So it'll be kind of nice to go in there and kind of see it. There's a couple of profession like skill quests as well, I think, that you can get for like the monk outside of there and whatever. So I might jump into that a little bit and then kind of see how that location looks, and then from there we're gonna go to the you know, the Sirmia mission is like up next after that, and then we're gonna continue on. You know, from the Sirmia mission you go to Nolani, and then we'll do Nolani, and we'll probably get to the point where we get to like the Shiver Peaks. I haven't done the first primary mission yet though, the Fend the Wall. So I think I can join the Fend. Yeah, the first we just finished. That's where I'm at. That's where I stopped last time. Was we finished the first mission, and we ended up in Fort Rannick. So we're in Fort Rannick right now, and that's yeah. So that's where we're at. But yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow, and then like I said, look out for maybe some shorts. I have another short that I kind of have planned that I want to do, and then that video, like I said, and then the other videos that I've planned. I guess I'll try to solo that before your stream tomorrow. Then I mean, it's an easy mission. It's really not that tough if you take some henchmen with you. It's really not that hard of a mission, honestly. But yeah, I mean, if you don't have it done, I could probably help you with it tomorrow or whatever. It's a pretty quick mission. We can just run through it. It's not that hard. I mean, I did the bonus and stuff, but it didn't take us that long to do it. So, but yeah, there's a couple of shorts that I have planned that I want to do for Guild. There's one for Guild Wars 1 that I want to do, and there's a couple. I want to start working on the like Did You Know for Heart of Thorns, but we'll see when that comes out. So, but anyways, I appreciate you guys. Thanks, Mish, for being here. Thanks, Miss Lorveth. You could do, yeah, we could do it if you don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind it. Emily was here. There's a bunch of other people here. Thank you for the raid earlier, by Chris Kiley. Hello, So. Follow, thank you, Twinkle, Everhard, Pious. Thank you so much. All the people that have been following me, subscribing to me on YouTube, thank you guys so much. And I'll see you guys.